everybody? I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight, we're going to be talking about passive income ideas, making money while you sleep. It's going to be imperative. You've seen news and financial information talking about the Fed may pause raising interest rates, which may lead to, well, stock market going down, causing a recession because people think a pause is bad. Well, then they're going to have to maybe start again later. So now we're in a conundrum because if you start and stop, this could turn into 1970s all over again. What do? Passive income ideas, making money while you sleep, while you're on vacation, while you're doing work. And welcome. Stop struggling now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. Right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, please share the videos. You never know who's looking for some help financially, who's looking for some news and information to help them in the future. And it's known as SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday Night Live Stream, where members with the icons are the only one that can be in the chat room tonight. If you can't get in the chat room, there's a reason. On Wednesday night live streams, only members of the channel can be in the live stream chat. Everybody can watch, though. And again, make sure you share the videos in case somebody needs help and they may not know where to find it. Laverne Penix is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday Night Live Stream. And he has, of course, the icon next to his name. I appreciate your support. Laverne Penix, also known as Mr. Cool in this YouTube street. And he brings his tagline this evening. Hello, SSN Nation. I hope everyone is doing well. I received a notification. Hopefully he saw the trailer as well. But that's right. If you come in tonight, let me know if you received the notification and trailer. If you haven't been receiving the notification and trailer, then please sign up on our emails list, the newsletter list, down below the video in the description box. At the very bottom, you will see where you sign up for the newsletter list. Thank you, and that would be appreciated. And look who else is here. Auntie Val is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday Night Live Stream. She too has the icon next to her name. She brings her tagline, "Good evening, fam," with the heart, with the strength, and the support. She says she got the notification. Thank you so much. That's two people. I'm very, very happy to hear this. Maybe things are changing. And here we are with her new venture. It's Beachfront Java is live. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. The entrepreneur, aka Professor Auntie Val, is here. She is going into the coffee business, the Beachfront Java business. Sent you an email with details and discount codes. Thank you so much. You know you can always put something down in the chat box. You just can't put links, but you can always put discount codes or your website. But you guys already know, get some of that Beachfront Java coffee, ladies and gentlemen. And I will check my emails over this so you guys can get the discount codes if she can't put anything in the chat room because it's limited. But once again, Victor Marrero is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday Night Live Stream. He has the icon next to his name, and he brings his tagline, "Hello all, let's do this." And do this and do this, and we will be doing it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday live. And stay tuned for some videos I'm going to drop tomorrow. There's a reason. It's getting hectic out here in making this passive income using real estate investment opportunities. Remember, we've been talking about Punta, Cana for the last 3 years. you know what's happening? It's getting out of control. There are new projects popping up left, right, all over the place. I can't even keep track anymore. It's like a new project every day, something new's going on. We're going to talk about that, but that's not the main passive income ideas that we're going to talk about today. He says he received the YouTube notification and trailer. This is very, very good. I like that. Thank you so much, Victor Marrero, once again for being here. And good to hear people are getting the notifications and trailer. This may be a new beginning. All right, Laverne Pennick says, good luck, Auntie Val, on your new venture. Exactly. Byzantine Red, very nice to see you once again. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. Appreciate it. Glad to see you once again. Auntie Val says thanks to Laverne Penix, a.k.a. Mr. Cool. All right, Professor has started her venture, ladies and gentlemen, with the soft launch. That's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me do some things while I'm here. I don't want to miss it because it's the beginning of the video and the live stream. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. SSN Academy, SSN University, SSN Nation. No guru zone, no cost. You can ask questions while we discuss ways to financially improve your life. And we always have to discuss some other things as well. So once again, we will continue to do that. And tonight, I wanted to get into some passive income ideas. This is going to be something that just recently came up with a family member of mine when I was thinking about how can you, he already has a business. And I might as well talk about this because it will be something that you can do with Mr. Wilson Koo or other people. So here we go with the congratulations from Victor Marrero. Says congratulations. Absolutely. Let's check it out. Tire of this bank office coffee that tastes like water. Victor Marrero. Exactly. Exactly. Oh my goodness. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to show you something. There's lots of stuff coming out, but let me get on with the story at hand, ladies and gentlemen. There's some of you out here right now who has a business. Some of you out here are making, living paycheck to paycheck. Some of you are struggling with your business because you do have customers coming in. You do have people buying, but because you're doing the hand-to-hand combat, meaning you're out there selling a product, and then after that person buys, you now have to have a search for the next customer. Continuous, right? So it's fine that you can sell to 10 people, but now those 10 have been sold. How do you get the next customer? Because it's not a passive scenario, right? So anyhow, what we're talking about is a business. It could be any business. So you're selling, I don't know, it could be, I won't use cars, that's too easy. I won't use real estate, that's too easy. I will use restaurant equipment. How about that? It can be anything that you sell that you have as a business. Now, the key phrase is business. All right. That's the first thing. An LLC, simply $150, $200, $120. It depends on what state you're in, how much it costs to start an LLC officially. An EIN number is exactly free. So let's go with I'm doing restaurant equipment. All right. And let's say I have restaurant equipment that I buy for $1,500. I can sell for $4,000, $3,500, but we'll use $4,000 to make it easy. And I have a lot of customers coming in, but they just can't seem to pay the $4,000. There's been hurricanes, there's been earthquakes, there's been forest fires, there's been whatever reason we haven't had a lot of people coming in that can afford to pay the full amount. They can afford to pay a little bit less, but they can't pay the full amount because I'm in a business where you have to buy the whole thing. I don't have it set up for this is where we're going with the passive income. So I'm going to give you a simple thing to think about. You're out here, and what if you told your customer you don't have to put $4,000 down, you can put $2,000 down, and I will carry the paper. That's right, paper. You guys remember those derivatives? All right. So now we have a contract. And of course, I'm going to charge you a fee because I'm carrying the paper. But that's not so much the deal. The reason why it's 2000 or 1800, but in this case, I'm going to use 2000 because it cost me 1500 is my wholesale price. So I want it covered. So if the person doesn't pay me, they walked out with the item, I still have my money already paid, right? So we limit our risk. Yes, we still are owed around $2,000 and we make them sign something for $100 per month. But who cares what that really is because we have a paper that says $2,000. Now, think about it, ladies and gentlemen. You just sold 10 items. We'll keep it simple. What if you would have been 50, right? But we'll do 10. Now you have on paper, not only do you have that little profit, not much, 3 grand, whatever, but the paper is worth $20,000 if the people pay, but actually it's worth more than that because you charge them a fee. Remember that, right? You're not giving them a 0% interest. It's costing you time, energy, money, and a little heart attack if they don't pay, right? So that's $20,000 in paper. Now, I'm doing a small number, but it doesn't matter what the number is. The fact is, I can turn that $20,000 of paper into instant money if Vanessa Comagate's in the house. If she's in the house, she knows someone. Wilson Koo knows someone that can take that paper and they will say, yes, I will give you 10,000. I will give you 15. I may give you 8, but you can get your money, some of your money up front. You're going to forego the remaining balance so the other person can make their money. That now turns into a passive income play for you, which is what gymnasiums do, fitness centers. This is the model that they use. As soon as they get you to sign up for that year or 2 years, that's worth a certain number. The same thing should be in your head. So then this way, you always could have passive income coming in, plus you can move your product. Now, the key thing is, what if you don't move 10 pieces every month like you have been and there's a pandemic or there's a problem? Well, guess what? You're going to still have passive income coming in, even if you sell no product. That comes in handy over the long term, and you have added in extra piece for you. It's not like 0%. So these are the type of things that we think about, ladies and gentlemen. All right. That is how we can do passive income. Now, that's just some ideas. Here we have Miracle Bros in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. And he too has the icon next to his name. The young gun is here. SSN Nation Unite. We're all here. They're here. The Avengers here, the entrepreneurs, the financialpreneurs. Everybody's in the house. The real estate investors, the business investors, and the business starters. And tonight we're talking about passive income ideas, making money while you sleep. So that is just one way that you can turn what you're doing into passive income and even charge a little bit more because you're giving them terms. All right. So we have some people in the house that can help you out with that. Mr. Wilson Koo, if you need to get in touch with somebody that may be able to help you with using some derivatives, using some paper, like the young gun here in the house, Miracle Bro. He has that paint business, I believe it was. He can do the same thing with this paint business. You go out to the paint place, they say, you tell them, hey, to paint your house, it's going to cost you like $10,000. They go, oh, wait, oh, I only have like 5 or 6. I'm like, okay, I'll take your 5 or 6, but you got to sign this paper that you're going to pay me 10. Plus, I got to add a fee because, giving you terms. So now I turned into the additional paper and I keep moving. and I get my money plus some profit, and we keep moving, getting customers. But we have paper. I can always sell paper, ladies and gentlemen. That's the American way. This is how Wall Street works. You guys are here. You want passive income the simple old-fashioned way, then you get dividend stocks, right? Okay. In fact, I think I can remember, wasn't there one PBR, right? That's something. P as in Paul, B as in boy, R as in Robert. That's one way to do it. That's dividend stocks. Go get your Robinhood and Webull apps. They give you free shares of stock. If you haven't downloaded them already, they're down below in the description box. But that's not where I'm going with all this. But I just want to let you know, get some dividend stocks. MVO, M as in Mary, V as in Victor, O as in Oscar. All right, MVO. That's right. I forgot to warn you. Get that pen, pad, and paper ready in case you find this video, because you never know what's going to drop. ARR, that's another one that I normally don't talk about. A, R's and Robert, R's and Robert. These are REITs, some of them aren't. But like this one here, ETF by JP Morgan, JEPI, and JEPQ. All right, how about that? NLY. Okay, enough. I won't get into it, but that's dividend investing. That's dividend stocks right there. So we got to keep going with the passive income ideas, making money while you sleep. It's easy enough when we talk about real estate. We've talked about that all year, and for 3 years, 4 years, we've been talking about real estate. Of course, you rent it out, use Airbnb, but I have bad news, which I'll be dropping a video. I haven't dropped a video in like 3 days. I've been doing some background work. I've had some hacking from the hackers, hacking websites, doing all kind of crazy stuff. So I've been a little busy, but nonetheless, this is bad news for Airbnb holders in the state of California. They are trying to get you out of the business because they have come up with potentially a 15% tax that Airbnb hosts in California would have to pay. Now, I got to say, if California is going to do this, then that means other states may follow. 15%. That is insane. I don't even know if there is a tax of 15% anywhere on anything. This is crazy. This is on top of the Airbnb fees. So let me give you guys an idea. Let's say you're charging $150 per night, and it's somebody stays 7 nights. That person has to pay $1,050 plus somewhere around probably $200 Airbnb fee. So now they're up to $1,250. Then to be charged another 15% would be another $200. So you're charging $1,050. The person's going to have to pay somewhere like $1,450 or $1,500. This is crazy. The person is paying $150 a night, but it's going to end up costing them $200 and something per night. That is a game changer, and especially when you have situations where things are $2,000 and now it's going to be between the Airbnb fees. Some people have housekeeping fees, which I didn't even include in that equation. $100, $150. Then you're going to pay 15%. That could be $300 to $400 on a $2,000, $2,100 reservation. Now, creating Airbnb bust, that's how you do it. Because now you're competing directly with hotels, and hotels don't even charge people 15%. This is insane. This is ridiculous. This is what we live in, ladies and gentlemen. You are being hurt all the way around. The land of the free is being herded towards a certain area where the wealthy are going to control not only 70% of the wealth, they're going for the 80 to 85% of the wealth after this next little downturn. So that means you got to get your passive income ideas, your thinking cap on, and maybe you will start your own business like Professor Auntie Val has done with the Beachfront Java. Because I thought you changed the name, though. I thought you changed the name from Beachfront Java, or was it Beachfront Coffee to Beachfront Java? So these are the times that you have to shift. These are the times you have to start thinking, well, where am I going to get this extra streams? And we have things here where we talked about Miracle Cash and more. All right. That is crypto, but let's call it what it is, right? It's still crypto. It might be fine, but then again, it might not be fine, right? Um, Here we go. We have some links here to celebrate. We're offering 2 discounts exclusive for SSN Nation. Okay. All right. Let me know if there's a, can I put both of these links out or just one? Okay. Oh, I see. I got you. Okay, cool. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Oh, hold on. I got to get it on screen. Let me see. Nope, never changed. Okay. All right. I thought it was going to be beachfront Java beachfront. I can't remember. I thought it was a different name. But anyhow, it doesn't matter. Beachfront Java is where we're going. Here we go. The SSN fam, we have a discount code for ordering up your beachfront Java. Now, this is going to be special. This is going to be cool. This is going to be real cool. Let's see how it goes. Oh, you don't mind if I show your website, do you? Let me just make sure I have clearance. I forgot. It's it's live, beachfrontjava.com. It's live. She's hot. She's hot, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. Beachfront Java. Welcome to the freshest roast on demand premium coffee. I'm going to put a link in the chat room so everybody can go over here and look at this for yourself. Oh, that won't work. I guess I didn't I didn't do it correctly. Hold on a second. SSN fam discount code. Here we go. Anybody sees this, 15% off, which is very generous. And go get your coffee now, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just any old coffee. It's, look at this nice, clean website. Chat with us. And here we are, Beachfront Coffee. Choose your blend from harvest to cup. So that means we have some beans, our blend, your brew, Beachfront Coffee. Every order is roasted on demand, so the freshness and flavor level is optimum levels when it arrives at your door. Hot or iced, cappuccino or cafe or latte, espresso or a classic cup of black, we have the perfect blend to match your style. Choose your blend. Choose your blend. All right, let's go. Let's choose our blend. Let's see what it looks like. We come to the product page, very clean. And now we have a few. Now, the only thing I can say is, you can see my screen, is this doesn't scroll up. The header needs to scroll up because I scroll up, but I get cut off. So I have to scroll through, but easily can be changed. 2650 Brewmeisters. And let's see, what do we have with Brewmeisters blend? 2650. Oh, she has it. Pay in 4 interest-free installments for orders over $50 with Shop Pay. That helps people out. 1 pound weight, whole bean, single origin Guatemalan, aged 30 days in a bourbon barrel before roasting. Oh my. Okay, she's got some exotics, ladies and gentlemen. Got fresh roasted premium whole beans, medium roast, 1 pound bag, $23.85. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful start. But the feedback is, as you can see, as I scroll, the header stays. So that has to be move up a bit. I'm using a 17-inch screen, 17.3, but nonetheless, just giving you an idea. Cinnamon Kiss, Jazz on the Beach, Mama Morning Blend, Campfire Brew. She's doing several, ladies and gentlemen, several. Beautiful. All right, here we go. Campfire Brew, Cinnamon Kiss, Jazz on the Beach, Mama's Morning Blend. All right, let's go see what Mama's blending up here. Let's go Mama's Morning Blend, caramel, spice, brown sugar, notes. Oh, nice. Perfect with cream and sugar, the way Mom liked it. Okay, caramel, spice, and brown sugar notes. All right, it's got the blend almost like wine, this premium coffee. I love it. Here we go. 1,500 grower members from Cafe Organics, Marcala. Wow. Okay. Honduras, fully washed and sun dried. Beautiful. All right. There we go. Have a giving back feature. Okay. Giving back for the good. So, everybody, I put a link down below in the chat room so you can actually check this out yourself. All right. I won't be the only one that can see this. Here we go. Let me put this in again. 15% off down below in the chat room. Any of your orders, make sure you put that in. Do I need a promo code? Hold on a second. I forgot. Is there a code that I need, or is it included with the link? All right. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we do it. She started off her entrepreneurship with the Beachfront Coffee, another passive income idea. She has the website. She's going to post around. She's going to start the journey online where you have hundreds, if not thousands of people that can see the link. And coffee is one of the most sought after products in the world. It's not limited. The world basically orders tons of coffee on a daily basis. It doesn't matter the economy as well, by the way. So it's recession proof because people are still going to get their cups of coffee when the finances are low. If the economy is bad, people still order coffee. All right. So, and premium coffee is working. That works. Very good business idea. All right. So we went to giving back. She has the Coffee 101. So everybody can understand. Comprehensive ebook. Nice. Start with great coffee. Educating people so they understand that her premium coffee's worth it and why it's worth it as well. I like the idea. Letting people know. Look at this. A little tutorial so people can understand, because I don't really drink coffee myself, but this is a great way for people to learn, and it's beautiful. All right. Well, I like the clean look. I have to admit, I love the clean look. Very well done. And yeah, I like it. Island Time. There we go. Island Time. I like it. Smooth and comforting notes of salted caramel, silky, sweet, and citrus. Oh, that's different. Beachfront Java. We believe in giving back and making a difference in the world. That's why we donate a portion of all our sales to various charities. I love it. Very nice. Free shipping, US only. Very nice. Very well done. I like it. Clean, easy, simple. I like it. All right. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself some cups of beans. And by the way, let people know. Not if. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We got some feedback. I'm sure they're all popular, but is there one that people order the most? Okay, not if you use the link. Okay, most people prefer either Peruvian island time or dark roast like our campfire brew. Well, there we go. Dark roast. And speaking of that, um, maybe since you said it, because like I say, I don't know anything about coffee, but you might want to add in, let's see here, because if it's a dark roast, as you mentioned, maybe people know. I don't know if that's a thing people should know if it's a dark roast or what you just mentioned. Because me as a layman, I kind of wouldn't know which one to get myself. Um, I mean, that's the thing there. But if you knew what it was kind of blended or popular or anything like that, any suggestions might be good. So let me go see those suggestions again. Prefer either Peruvian, the island time, or dark roast like our campfire brew. Okay. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's two straight out the box for you that you can consider on your journey, on your beachfront Java coffee journey. Get it from Professor Auntie Val. She's just starting out making it happen. So you never know. And I do know that is reasonable price for a pound of special blends of coffee because it could cost a lot more. So that is very, very cool. I like it. Very nice. She starts the journey, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now I'm going to add something here. Now, let's get into some more passive income ideas because I just was mentioning something about crypto. This is very true, but the thing with crypto is it's new. Even with Miracle Cash and more that has stores, the NFT is backed by the Miracle Cash and More stores. They say they have made agreements with like Vodafone, for instance. But Vodafone has 4,000 stores or 4,000 outlets in Germany. So they don't have, that means Miracle Cash and More don't have, they're not instantly going to have 4,000, let's say, if the agreement ends up being all their stores, point of sale systems. Doubtful. How long is it going to take? You have to wire it up. It's not like you can just walk in and drop it off and you're working. So what about ATM machines? If they allow it in like 1,000 stores, they allow ATM machines. Well, now you have to install, run ATMs, have to do Wi-Fi's. You got it. That takes months. It's not like you can do one a day or three a day or five a day unless you have a crew. So it's going to take a little bit of time. But that is the thing. What is the time frame? So I'm going to go sit here and I got something I need to load up real quick. So what I'm going to talk about is the Miracle Cash and More. I don't know if I have a link down below, but I will make a brief video about it so you can understand what this is. This is passive income. So we're going to talk about, yes, real estate. That's what we talk about. I'll even give 4 minutes dedicated, 5 minutes to this Miracle Cash and More video, and then you can see for yourself. Just so you know, the UK NFT is now $10,000. The Benelux NFT is now $10,000. The few Germany NFTs are now $35,000. Okay, I don't really like talking about this because the value. People want to know the value of an NFT. Well, there is no value of an NFT. Let's just put it that way. Yes, it's going to be backed by stores, Miracle Cash and More business. Yes, somebody, a professor has went and actually did a pro forma, a DCF, an evaluation based on what if. It's not based on the real world that is going down now. It's what if you have 1,000, 2,000 ATMs in the Vodafone stores? What if you have 15 stores in the country? What if you have 1,000 ATMs in the country? What if you have a lot of people getting your exchange, using your exchange, and you're getting those transaction fees? What if X amount of people, 1,000 people are using your exchange or your lending program? So it's based on a lot of what ifs, just like you would do with any business and projections. And these are the numbers. I'm just going to tell you the numbers, but then I'll respond with the rest. The UK NFT, 3.1 billion, right? The UK, the country of the United Kingdom, the NFTs in total, the value of Miracle Cash and More business in the future, they rated at 3.1 billion. In Germany, they're rating the Germany NFT as 3.8 billion. I'll tell you what it breaks down to individually in a second. The Benelux NFT, that's Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands, that is valued at 1.1 billion. Okay, those three countries alone is almost at 6 billion, right? That's very nice. So let's just say, I'll just say this, they're all between 700,000 and 800,000. All right, that's the value of the NFT using this guesstimate. Are they really worth that? No, because you would have to generate over $300 million. Actually, all three countries would have to make $700 million annually in profits in order to be worth that. All right, let's just get things real. They don't make even $20 million right now. All right, so let's get things straight. Now, with that said, it's high risk, so you have to do your own due diligence. So that's why I gave you that long story about it. But here, check this out now.
If there was a way you could have partnered with Elon Musk before Tesla, before the Model S, before SpaceX, and before Elon became the world's richest man, would you at least have wanted to know how? If there was a way you could have partnered with Jeff Bezos when he was planning Amazon.com and it could have made you a fortune, would you at least have wanted to know about it? Well, what if there was a fintech company today that is about to capture major market share worldwide, where millions of people will be using its breakthrough technology and you could make an absolute fortune? Would you at least want to know about it? At the same time that we are experiencing record inflation, gas prices through the roof and headed towards a recession, the move towards crypto adoption worldwide is picking up pace and the evidence is all around us. Big names and big money players are jumping in the game like crazy. The Staples Center, where the LA Lakers play, is now the Crypto.com Center. The Super Bowl, the most expensive commercial time on television, featured 6 cryptocurrency ads. Tom Brady, Matt Damon, LeBron James, and Larry David all made appearances in them. Facebook changed its name from Facebook to Meta. The rapper Eminem bought a Bored Ape, an NFT, for $450,000. Warren Buffett invested over $1 billion in a Brazilian crypto bank. Coinbase bought Bitcoin Turkey for $3.2 billion. You know what they say, success leaves clues. Whenever there is economic change in the marketplace, there are economic winners and there are economic losers. It just depends on what side of the equation you end up on. They also say that timing is everything. How would you like to get in on the next big thing? Are you ready for a miracle? How would you like to own a piece of Miracle Cash and More? The first to market brick and mortar crypto stores. Crypto on the street, with stores in every major city all over the world. Unlike the faceless online competitors that have no phone number to call, no physical address, and no one to talk to. Miracle Cash and More stores are fully regulated, licensed, and our wallets are insured by Fireblocks. At Miracle Cash and More, we own our own cryptocurrency exchange. We own our own stablecoin. We own our own ATMs. We own our own merchant terminals. And guess what? We get paid on every single transaction. The secret, if you want to call it a secret, is to get involved before the whole world knows about it. Position yourself in front of the masses before the masses react. Here's the current offering. There are only 1,488 shares of the Master Franchise Agreement for all of the United Kingdom. Each share is projected to profit over $100,000 in year one, $200,000 in year two, $400,000 in year three, and $900,000 in year four. We have an exit strategy that projects a payout of over $10 million per share. And what does that cost to you? A one and done payment of just $5,000. And of course, you can buy as many shares as are still available. Now the question is, do you at least want to know how? I sincerely hope so, because the best is yet to come.
All right. Let me know what you guys think about that. In case you haven't heard of Miracle Cash and More, the link is down below in the description box, I think. If it's not, hold on a second. It takes you to Cash Flow NFT. That's where you sign up for free. It might not be down there. That's where you sign up for free, and you can actually become a free affiliate and refer people. You receive 10% of whatever the NFT is. So basically, if they buy a UK or Benelux, that's $1,000 if somebody buys an NFT. And if they buy a Germany NFT, that's $35,000. So you would receive $3,500. All right. So that's an option for you. So I'll put a link down here. This is Cashflow NFT. That's the link you would use to go sign up. And then you can determine if you want to buy an NFT and do more due diligence. All right. So that can get you passive income as well, because every 3 months they send out commission. They haven't sent out commission yet. All right. So just keep that in mind. It hasn't started yet. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Here we go. She's reminding us. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Here we go. Adding search by type tomorrow. That's very nice. Just a soft launch. Whole bean only for now. Okay. Excellent. Auntie Val, may I recommend a tab answering stating why you should buy Beachfront Java over other premium coffee? I like that. What makes you different from other premium coffee competitors? That's beautiful as well. Miracle Bro, they mentioned 100K profits in year one, but aren't they over a year in business? Miracle Bro, no. So they had one store in Cyprus. The stores aren't a year old. The Germany store is like the first store that opened probably August of last year. But then when the store opened, it wasn't under a NFT. It was more like a franchise. They actually sold the rights to have the store to somebody. As it turns out, they realized quickly when they started morphing into the NFTs that they were like, well, wait a minute. We want to control it instead of being in, partnership, so to speak. We want to control it. So we're not going to actually give stores out like a franchise. So we're going to control it using the NFT, where people buy the NFTs, and that helps build up the program. So that's when they eliminated it. So they really got started with the store ownership somewhat at the end of 2022. So they've only been in business with about 2 stores for about 6 months. The other stores are going to be added in the next 30 days. UK has a store. France has a store. Germany's going to have its second store. If it hasn't, I think it might have even already opened. Then you're going to have Cyprus has another store that already opened, by the way, in February. So they have 2 stores opened right now in Cyprus. The third one's coming as well. The UK store is opening in the next 30 days. So there's 4 stores opening up in the next 30 days. That's all I know. So we're going to have about 6 stores open, and then they're going to keep France or Germany is going to have another store. So again, but no, they haven't been open 1 year yet. Let's see what else we're going here. Thanks, Victor. Great idea. Exactly. Great idea it is. That's for sure. All right. Miracle Cash and More needs to get out there and do some live advertisement of their open sites. That's why I don't understand. Victor Marrero, I am with you 110%. And something else that's discerning that it irritates me is They have blocked, well, I'm blocked from all their social media right now because I asked what's going on with the commissions, right? Because as we know, stores are open. So, one store in the first of all, there's two stores open in Cyprus. One of the stores that's open in Cyprus, 50% or 100, I don't remember the numbers. It's either 50% or 100% of the profit is shared with UK NFT holders. So if the store is open, any profits derived is supposed to be shared with the UK NFT holders. So that means commission should be kicked out. I also know that the Germany store is open. So any Germany NFT holders should also be receiving some sort of commissions. I also know some people signed up using, well, for instance, my link and other people's links. So there should be commission from referring people, but none of that has occurred either. So all I'm saying is I am banned because I'm asking what questions, and some people are saying that they receive commission. And I'm like, what commission? Because nobody's received. If you're not paying out on the commissions for signing people up, you're not paying out commissions for if the stores are making profits. So then how are people receiving commission? And nobody should be receiving commission. And when they're doing live streams, they say nobody's receiving commission. And you can't ask questions during live streams. So needless to say, this is another one of those crypto projects, and I'm not liking it. And so I don't understand either, Victor Marrero. I don't understand at all. Because if you have stores and you have people that have bought an NFT, you should be doing something similar to what a real estate agent would be doing. You should be posting up videos of you're in the store, customers, all this stuff should be like the stores are open. Why aren't we utilizing that as a promotional tool? I don't really care about the view that melodramatic play that is going on in Miami. That has nothing to do with nothing. I'm sitting here miffed like you, Victor Marrero. And so I'm banned from all platforms. I can't text in their platforms because I started calling like a little BS, because it's one thing when you say in December or November that we're going to pay commissions in February or March. And then in March comes and you say, okay, maybe April. And then April passes. Then it's like, wait a minute, stores are open. I'm like, you don't have an excuse at this point. And yeah, that $100,000 a year, first year one, I don't know when they're counting their first year one because they're way behind that. And I will say this talk about the value of these NFTs is irrelevant because, like I said, if your company makes $20,000 in profit, that's all it's worth. If your company makes $300,000 in profit annually, then that has a value. But if your company's making $300,000 annually, you can't tell me it's worth $1 billion. That's not how this works. All right? Doesn't work like that. Just because somebody thinks that it's worth $1 billion doesn't mean it's worth $1 billion if you only made $200 or $300 or $400,000. You would have to make hundreds of millions of dollars in order for it to be worth billions. At least give me something. But right now, and if you are making, well, they're not, but if you were making any millions of dollars, then people should be getting commission. And so all I'm saying is I'm not happy with that. By the way, Debtbox Node, another crypto project, newsflash, XPLR did a burn notice today. They burned off another $5 million plus 5.6, I think it was, dollars today, meaning they buy the tokens. It's unannounced. Nobody knows when it's going to happen. It's from the profits. They buy the tokens, then they burn them. All right. That's how they do it. And so in theory, the value of the token would increase, except once again, We're in a lull. The XPLR satellite system, its first quarter has passed. We are now in the second quarter. When are they going to send the satellite up? Is it going to be the third quarter? All right. That would help out because then you get to charge people for usage on the satellite. And you also get to charge people to look for the gold, the water, the silver, the platinum, the palladium, the diamonds, whatever, the iron ore underground. So again, we're sitting there with these companies who are backed or who are actually in business, and the NFTs are backed by that. And also debt box nodes, or the debt box has now gone into something else where they have drip, which is water. They have real estate, which is blocks. All those are licenses that you can buy. But the value of the tokens are not rising because you have to have a reason for people to use the tokens. And I thought they were actually doing something different, but they're not, because I thought they were going to have their own debt box chain. That was the idea. And then I figured from the debt box chain, all the tokens would work off of the chain. Right now, we have to treat it just like normal. You got to go to Pancake Swap, use BNB or flop it into debt. I mean, it's not utilized. So we'll see how it all works out. Curtis Davis is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here with the icon, because only members of the channel can be in the house tonight. And he brings his tagline, good evening, family, the SSN family, ABMM. This goes along with the passive income ideas. Always be making money. That's what we have to do here, ladies and gentlemen. Always be making money while you sleep, if you can do it. All right. And also, Mr. Financial is also known in the YouTube streets as Chili Davis, and we got to get him up to 1,000 subscribers. So go over there and sign up and subscribe. Click the all notification bell so he can get to 1,000, so he can get monetized, so he can get some of that money in the streets here. All right. Let's go. Byzantine Red. I almost can't get eggs, man. Exactly, Byzantine Red. That's what we're talking about here. This is what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't a one-off. This is your future. Tell your grandkids, tell your children, tell your grandparents, tell your parents, they need more money, because there's no way you can be on a fixed income. Your fixed income better be earning 10% to 15% more every year on that money, because if it's not, you're going to run out of money. There's just no way to stay ahead of the curve. All right. No way. Eggs are going up and down depending on what part of the country you're in. Gas up and down depending on what part of the country you're in. It all going to be a situation where, again, you don't know where you live, ladies and gentlemen. You've been lied to. You have been given a TV. You have been given images and imagery. In fact, it's something that you would call indoctrination. And then you think you're thinking freely, and then they indoctrinating you, and then you let go of certain things and principles, and you think you're not. That's the greatest Jedi mind trick of all. So when the power grid goes out in Texas, just pass it off, right? No big deal. You're like not thinking, wait a minute, how fragile is the American energy systems? What about when there's somebody on a certain news channel saying we're going to run out of gas in 25 days, but we didn't? But the point of the matter is, what if? Think about it. What if there's no food? I'm going to tell you guys something. About 20 years ago, I'm driving down I-5, going from Sacramento to LA, and driving down I-5, I see farmers with signs on the road saying Congress passed bills that would not allow them to get water to grow the crops. So that automatically meant that they were manufacturing food crisis way back when, because if you can create food and there's an oversupply, then that means the price will come down. In order to keep the price up, so the wealthy always win, you start restricting farming. Well, they started doing that a long time ago in California because the Central Valley used to be the place where a lot of food went around the world. They stopped it by not allowing them to get the water. That's how simple it is, ladies and gentlemen, to manufacture. And then you say, why does somebody do something in a certain region? There's a reason why they act a certain way, because they realize government is against them. And they're also alerted now, thinking, well, wait a minute, if the government's doing this to me, who else are they doing things to? And everybody's sitting there thinking everything's okay. It's not. That's why you have to get passive income. That's why you have to start thinking worldwide, just like the rich and powerful do. They just don't do business in the United States. You got to think worldwide. Okay. Here we have Professor Auntie Val getting that Honduras and Peruvian coffee, right? We can ship this worldwide. That's what you have to start thinking about. And these are the reasons you have to start doing some of your own businesses. And if you're going to start your own business, make sure you get your Opus virtual office. Down below in the description, you'll get your own phone number, your own business phone number. You'll be in 411. You'll have your business fax number. You'll have somebody answering the phone for you live. They'll transfer it to you. So now you look professional as well. Then you'll have a post center where your mail goes to their office. The office actually has a receptionist. It actually has meeting rooms and chairman board rooms where you can actually rent the room hourly. If you ever had a meeting that you needed to actually be in a professional environment, then you can use that. And it's only $99 a month. A tax write-off for every business. And you get to pick your own phone numbers. You get a choice. So those are some of the things. They report to your business credit profile for your on-time payments. How about that? So the link is down below in the description for that as well. All right. So she says, it's coming, Victor. We're in talks with some for branded blends. Oh, nice. Very nice on that. I love to hear that. Victor Moreau, Miracle Cash and More doing AMAs. No, they won't do AMAs. So they have a Zoom call, if you want to call it. They're no AMA. They do Zoom calls. And on the Zoom calls, you can only listen, and they're just showing a presentation. And then occasionally they'll say, hey, we did this, we'll do that. And it's like every day. They do one right now at 10 p.m. at night. And then they do one at noon. So in fact, let me see if I can get it. I might have a Zoom link, I think. Let me see. We'll find out. I don't know if this is, well, let me go look. I'll look first. This might be the Zoom link. Let me see. Give me a sec. Oh, wait a minute while I'm doing this. Before we do that, I'm going to no AMAs. This is one of my other little pet peeves. They have a Zoom call. I said, hey, why you have a Zoom call? Why don't you just go on a YouTube? And see, in YouTube, you can still block people and do all kind of stuff. But the chat room, you could see people ask questions in the chat room. And since, just like what's happening here, you could respond to somebody because you'll see the chat. What they do is you can ask a question, but then they don't have to respond. They could erase it. They can do all kind of crazy stuff. So, or they put in this thing talking about, here's a form to fill out if you have questions. I'm like, why don't you just do a real live stream then? Because I know people have questions. I have questions. And they never answer my questions when I put it in the chat room. I ask the same questions that I've been banned for across their platforms. The Telegram, I'm banned. WhatsApp, I'm banned. So they just ignore my question. And that's how it's been for the last month or so. Hey, boss and SSN fam. Vanessa Gates in the house. Welcome. to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. She has the icon next to her name. She says her tagline, hey, Boston SSN fam, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. Very nice to see you. The seamless genius is in the house. And the entrepreneur world has just been taken over in the beachfront Java business. Professor Auntie Val has just dropped the soft launch for her beachfront Java. If you're into coffee, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you a link for the SSN fam so you can get your 15% off right now. Here it is. Now, go check it out. Get your coffee. Order it today. That'd be awfully nice. And Victor Morrell says, yes, RIP to Tina Turner, an icon. They don't make them like that anymore. You got that right. There will never be anyone like it ever again. You got that right as well, Victor Morrell. Yes, an icon. And it's old school icon. Put in the work, had the heartache, the hard time, put in the work, came back once, came back again, and then dominated for 40 damn years. I mean, oh my God. She was just out 2 or 3 years ago on a show somewhere in Vegas. She showed up and did like a little set. I was just like, holy smokes. And by the way, I was in Switzerland. She lives by Lake Zurich. That's where she lives. And when I was there, the people were like, she goes into town, acts like ordinary citizen, of course, because when you're overseas, everybody's ordinary citizen. They don't trip like they do in America. And so they're like, yeah, she usually comes down here and just hangs out at the square. And I was like, yeah, because it's nice. You know, she doesn't have to worry about anything. I love Opus. Miracle Bro. Thanks, Eric. I use your link to sign up our residential painting company. It's been a game changer. Miracle Bro, thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate your support on that and giving people feedback. Exactly. And you can sign up with your Google and you're on 411. Yeah, it all works out, man. Exactly. It's beautiful. Thank you so much for that information and letting people know. It helps. Vanessa Comagate. Hey, Auntie Val, congrats, sis, on your site. Exactly. Vanessa Comagate. What's up, genius? Exactly. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There's the discount code. Go get it. 15% off. Thanks to Professor Auntie Val for a limited time only. Up to, I believe it was up to 5. If I'm not mistaken, right? Up to 5 bags, I think. Up to 5 on all orders, up to 5 orders until June 30th. All right, so you guys have some time. So get in there and show some love, show some support for Professor Auntie Val on this. Yes, RIP, Tina Turner was truly my hero. Yes, exactly, Vanessa Comagate, a hero for sure. You got that right. And also a lesson, ladies and gentlemen, somebody trying to keep you down, somebody trying to control you, somebody trying to take all of your belongings and your possessions and your money and everything. And yet you still took a beat down and you still said, I'm not giving up. You ain't stopping me. And got a little help and then proceeded to handle biz. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody's going to say the journey's going to be easy. You got to want it. You just can't lay down. So that is awesome. Awesome person that she ends up being. Miracle Bro. Hey, bro, I miss my SSN fam. All right. Been busy working, dealing with some family stuff, catching up, fam. Yes, we all have family to deal with. That is very true. All right, Vanessa, Auntie Val, are we able to order now? I think yes. Since you were not here to check it out, here we go. Yes, it's all soft launched. We can order now. Vanessa Comagate, here we go. Seamless Genius, check it out. We can order now. $24.95, $26.50, $24.95. You know this is very, very reasonable. And it's the right price, $24.95, $24.95. And again, you have to know I can't it changes screens on me, so I got to do this. So I'll go here. Island Time. Smooth and comforting notes of salted caramel, silky sweet, and citrus. Very nice. One-time purchase. And don't forget your 15% off, ladies and gentlemen. Free shipping right now for the United States of America. Here we go. Free shipping, US only. See shipping policy for more details. Okay. So you're going to have to go there, ladies and gentlemen. I'll put the link again in the chat room so you have no excuse to order. Get your 15% off right now. Don't forget that. Everybody that sees this replay, don't forget, I have the live chat scrolling, so you should see it too. So you can go over there and order up some of this beachfront Java. It's in the house. All right. So that's pretty awesome that she's doing this, ladies and gentlemen. Fearless is what you want to do. Fearless. All right. Let me see here. What do I want? I need something, but unfortunately, looks like I'm going to have to cancel something in order to upload what I want. Yeah, well, we'll have to do it this way. Let's see if I can get this in. I don't know if I'll be able to, but we're going to try. So now we talked about crypto, our little nemesis, Debtbox node. We're over 100,000, 106,000, 108,000, whatever it is. That's how many tokens of XPLR that our SSN Lifestyle Ring of Fire team, that's how much we have. That's pretty awesome. Now, the token price itself is down to 0.0002, I think. Well below the 0.01 that we were up to at one time. Yeah, now there's 3 zeros and a 2. So that's lost 10% of that value. So again, this is for the long run. We're going to run it up until the end of this year. We're going to see where it's going to land. But at least they are actually in business with contracts, with royalties, with profits being shared somewhat. All right. So that's the thing. The Miracle Cash and More, the XIX Global link is down below if you would like to get a license. They vary depending on which license it is. So keep that in mind. And I'm trying to load up something in the background. That's why I'm doing some things. But yeah, let me see if I can get this. All right. Got something loading up. All right. So let's see. Have some more. There it is. Thank you, sis. It means a lot, sweetie. Yep. Wow. I'm so proud of you, sis. I love the names. Yes. Exactly. My mind is ticking now. Do tell. Thanks, sis. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's get into something because it's almost an hour in. Oh, there was one other thing I needed to do as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a 3-minute video. I forgot to get you guys that this is the Miracle Cash and More video, by the way. If you haven't signed up for Miracle Cash and More yet, if you want to buy an NFT, do your own due diligence. Get in on there. Let me see if I have the link. I thought I had the link here. Get in on the Zoom call. It's running right now. In fact, I can't play it because they're running it on Zoom. So I can't play it in the. So if you want to order the NFT, there you go. But I'm going to play it again. And then I'm going to go look at something and see if the Zoom call, if I have the Zoom, and I'll put it in this.
Hakan said, okay, the DCF came in. He flashed the number to me. And all I saw was a 3 and a bunch of numbers. And I was like, what is the 3?
And I counted the comments.
And I'm like, is it 3 million something that the UK is worth? And I said, I hope it's not 3 million. It turns out to be $3.16 billion.
Wow.
Question on this.
So that then, when you actually break this down in the numbers and break it down to what it is per NFT, first of all, you have to isolate 75%. That's the MFA's ownership of it. So that's what Cashflow did when Cashflow bought the UK license.
Harold says,
it got to
"Say that again."
75%.
I just fainted. Say that again. People are like,
Then that means $2.37 billion in valuation for the United Kingdom.
mhm.
Now there's a total of 2,976 NFTs. Now people have asked me, wasn't it 1488? Yes, because 50% of UK goes to 1488. The other 50% is cash flow NFT 50%. So that's a total 100% goes to 2,976, which then actually says that each NFT, this is what the authority on the UK, the value of United Kingdom, and the share that the UK NFT owns is worth $796,000. Now, obviously, if you haven't heard this before, you need to take a moment and take that in. Because
We're hearing my heart is
we
pounding.
sold these for 5,000. Now, Germany was the first one. That's the first one that I bought. That's the one when I went to Hawk and I said, which one should I get? He said, Germany. I said, okay, I trust you. Let's do Germany. And it was me and a few others. And then we did one little thing that actually led to us creating Cashflow NFT. Well, others came in on what's called microshares, and they spent $1,500 per NFT is the math. And so I know that community is celebrating today because Germany came in at $3.8 billion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just seeing their valuation. Again, this is all based on pro forma. This is all based on something called a DCF. It's no different than a business saying, hey, we're going to implement this over the next few years. This is what we think the value is going to be. Well, they actually had a professor come in and do it. Well, professor, so be it. But we'll wait and see what Ernst & Young says, right? Because it's based on a value after you've set up your business. It's not based on what they're generating right now. So just keep that in mind. So anyhow, down below in the chat room or on the side here in the chat room, you should see a link to the Zoom call that they're having tonight. But like I said, you can try to ask questions in the chat, but they generally have just a laid out plan where they're promoting the value of the NFT. They're promoting this thing that I would not recommend on the surface is borrowing against the NFT, because the bottom line is passive income is going to happen. If this thing comes back from Ernst & Young and they sign off and do the crazy and say, oh yeah, it's worth 700 and some odd $1,000, then that means it's a property. It's an intellectual property. That means somebody would give you a loan for it. But of course, the loan is going to be based on if they're paying commissions, right? Because if somebody said, well, let me get $400,000, how are you going to pay it back? Right? So, but let's just say we have commissions rolling in. You're able to get a loan against that. That would be life-changing money. In our group of people who put in only $500 or $1,000 or $1,500, you could have an NFT value of a couple $100,000 or 100,000. I didn't break down the numbers, but all I'm saying is something you paid less than $1,500 for could be worth where you can possibly borrow like $150,000, $100,000 if need be, but I wouldn't recommend that. All right. Unless you know for a fact that whatever you put it into is going to give you a return from day one or a monthly return. So you don't want to be able to borrow and then say, well, I'm going to go, well, let's say buy liabilities. You want to buy assets, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So just keep that in mind. All right. Now, yes. If I miss this, Tina in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice with Ike and on her own. Respect. Exactly. Exactly. What did I miss? Any new projects, boss? Yes, Vanessa Comagate. I don't know how long you've been gone, but there are projects out here I have not talked about yet. their villa projects that just came out that is in Vista Cana that are 195 square meters, which makes that about 2,100 square feet. They're going to be like 300 grand. They're going to be 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths inside Vista Cana. Is it worth 300 grand? Probably. That's that. They're getting up there. That's $150 a square foot. So it's getting there. That's about where you're at. So now you're going to have a decision to make, right? Get a penthouse at Larimar, or get a villa inside Vista Cana, or get a condo inside Vista Cana for 170, a 2-bedroom for 178,000. Swim up at Riviera Costeña, which you know about Riviera Costeña. But prices are starting to escalate, but that's not all. There's all kind of projects that are just little projects. Like, they're not inside Vista Cana, they're not inside Larimar, they're not inside Primavera, they're not inside any project, but yet they're doing villas and condos where people have a pool, a pet park, a children's playground, and a fitness room. That's it. And these places are selling for like 100,000. They're selling for like 120,000. No security gates. I mean, there's a variation of what's happening. There's so much land there that people bought up acres, and then you're able to build 4 plexes, 6 plexes, 8 plexes, 10 plexes kind of things outside of the project. So that's what's going on. A lot of people are saying now's the time. And I can't blame them, because we all know in about 3 months, it's going to start raining 4 or 5 months. October, November, it'll be lots of rainy season. So you won't be building that much. But the fact of the matter is, there's a lot of things going on. I will be talking about some tomorrow. I'm dropping a video about some real estate. But the first thing I'm going to be dropping is the Airbnb adding in California. And they're trying to add 15%. 15% fee. That's more than hotels pay. A tax of 15%. That's insane. That's crazy. Auntie Valley, you offering your coffees to the beach resorts. Also, will you be offering the coffee in pods for the Keurig machines at some point? Hey, good point. Good idea. She's doing beans only right now, as I recall. All right. So again, if you want to do the Miracle Cash and more, that takes you over to Cash Flow NFT. It's the Boogie Gopher Club. And that's how you get started. You can be a free affiliate, refer other people, or you can buy an NFT. $10,000 for the UK, $10,000 for the Benelux. Pretty sweet. But there might be a market for it. Somebody might be saying, hey, give me 7,500. I don't know if there's such a thing, but I wouldn't doubt it, quite frankly. All right. Now, there's going to be several videos coming out over. I didn't really want to get into always talking about Punta Cana, but I can't help it, because you're watching this in real time over the years. Something that you could have bought for a villa for 150,000 is now going to cost you 300 or 290 or 280. It's going to be double. And that's what we're dealing with here. So we have to talk about this, because what's going to happen 3 years from now when you thought 300 was too much and you're seeing 500? So if you can get something, get it now, ladies and gentlemen. Get it now. Also, will you be offering the coffee? Okay, Miracle Bro. I'm putting Miracle Cash on the back burner if they don't make substantial progress in paying dividends at least by January 1st, 2024. Oh, Miracle Bro, yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel. You know what's up. First of all, this is May. They have stores open. They should be putting point of sale systems, ATM machines. Those are the easiest things, right? That they should be able to get a few customers for that. So there should be some profits coming in from the transaction fees. There should be profits coming in from the exchange as well. So where are all these profits? Because everything that's a transaction means you're earning money. But are you going to say that you only made 100,000 and that 100,000 is no profits from it? Okay, that could possibly happen. But, it's supposed to be several stores. It's supposed to be several ATMs. I mean, there's a bunch of things they're doing. So there shouldn't be any problems. But yeah, if nothing's happened by January 1st, that's a whole nother issue. But that's 6 months from now. Yes, we will have the pod, simple sample packs, etc. And I'll offer to everyone. There we go, Professor Auntie Val, starting it off slow. I agree, Miracle Bro. Exactly. I agree with everybody on that J1. January 1st, yeah, that would be sad if things haven't jumped off by then, because that would definitely be 1 year. Even if you go by the standards of buying an NFT in February or January, that's still 1 year. The first year was supposed to generate X amount of dollars. Well, they haven't done it. So I don't know what's going on with that. Auntie Val, okay, great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, some of you who may be on social media have seen this video today, but check this out. This is Larimar. Oh, by the way, you guys are going to have to stay tuned. This could be a special treat. The CEO of Larimar, that's Claire HP, who's building Larimar, who owns the land underneath Larimar. I'm gonna get him on. He supposedly, I'm hoping he'll be on. I'm hoping to get him. It might be the sales manager, but I'm hoping to get Juan Jose Romero to come on so we can ask him questions directly here, straight out the mouth of the CEO. We'll see. And it may be next week. All right. That's what their people are saying, that it might be next week. We'll find out. I don't know if I'll know this week, but I should know something Saturday. And if I don't know Saturday, then I'll know on Monday. So hopefully he'll be here in the SSN Nation and we can talk to him live. But check out this promo. It just came out. And oh, yes, I'll tell you the end of it, but you'll see it on the screen. So you'll already have the heads up. Check this out. Right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. So you saw those villas. They're beautiful. They're sexy. They're gorgeous, right? Overlooking the golf course. That's the idea. That's right. They're all going to sit on the golf course. But don't get all up in the ruffles about it, because the villas will not be built anytime soon. All they are doing right now is selling the land. 400 square meters, which is actually quite large, and $105,000 for the land. The first 20 or so, 20, 25 lots are for sale right now. 105,000. You don't escape, ladies and gentlemen, on no easy payment plan here. It's 20, 70, 10, which means $20,000 down. 70% over the course of only 12 months, and 10% on title delivery. So to give you an idea, since it's 105, it's kind of easy to figure out. It's going to be a little more than this, but you know you're going to have around $21,000 down payment. Then you're going to owe around $72,000. So 72,000 divided by 12, that's $6,000 per month if you try to do a monthly plan. And then you're going to owe 10%, which is 10,500. So there you go. If you want land at that location, And actually, I'll have more about that tomorrow. I'll actually make a video because then you'll see. And the places, those villas are on the golf course. Okay, so everybody looks out their backyard, they'll see the golf course, they'll see the holes. So again, there's always something to be said about villas on a golf course. They have a little bit more value. All right, so we'll see what happens. So that is the thing right there. We're in Tower 3 now. All right, we're in Tower 3. Tower 3 at Larimar. Okay, check out the channel, search Larimar, the latest videos, Tower 3. It just came out, all 2-bedroom units. That's right. So check it out. Auntie Val, okay, great. Here we go. All right, Milka Bro, we got to get a strategy for you. Exactly. He's got to get a strategy. The rent is too damn high, folks. You know who's in the house now. James Way is here. Welcome to the Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here with the icon. And he says the rent is too damn high, folks. Hello, all. Got the notifications. Also, RIP Tina Turner. Thank you so much for letting me know. Anybody else received the notifications? Because we're up to 6 people tonight that has said they received a notification. It's awesome. If you can't get in the chat room tonight, never fear. Come back on Friday night and get back in the chat room with us. And tonight, only members with the icon, members of the channel can be in the chat room. If you're a subscriber, I thank you so much. But on Wednesday nights, only members with the icon can be in the chat room. So that's how we do it. And that's why you can't get in if you're just a subscriber or not even a subscriber. So please make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you like what we're talking about. All right, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. Vanessa Comagate, she makes it number 7 tonight for the I Got My Notification. Thank you, Seamless Genius. I appreciate that. All right, so let's keep moving here. Passive income ideas, ladies and gentlemen, making money while you sleep. That means you have to set up mechanisms to where you're able to be able to receive money while you sleep, passive income for something you've already done. That's very hard to do because most people are taught to go to school, get a job. You're not taught to be an entrepreneur. You have to want that. You have to go to business classes. You have to search that out. But as far as just being an employee, that's what they teach you in school. Not really any skill traits that you're going to be able to use because they took some of the trade school items out of even high school. So that is very, very bad. I'm out here trying to help my dad work on his car. And his car is like 1993. Old school, not all electronic. So, of course, I'm no different than a mechanic. All the new mechanics, what have they worked on? They've worked on cars in the last 20 years that are all electronics. So he had a few of the mechanics come over. You would have to be an old school mechanic to start a car that's dead and figure out what's wrong with it. But in today's era, everything's electronic. So people don't really work on their cars. So they're not going to know what anything looks like. So I go over and something you guys don't know is I used to dabble on old school cars. So I'd work on old school cars with carburetors, right? With distributor caps, with ignition coils, all this stuff. Computers, what are those? All right. So he had a few mechanics come over and they can't figure it out. So then yesterday, go over between me and him. He's worked on cars before too. Between me and him, we're sitting there. So I come over, and anybody that works on cars, you turn the key, it lights up, the dash lights up, but the car does nothing. So everybody goes, it's the starter more than likely. But again, we got to start doing testing. So I go and I open up the hood and I go, okay, where's your voltmeter? I need to check, making sure we get 12 volts, at least 12.5 to the coil. And now I look in the car, there's no coil. Now, remind you, this is a 93, and I'm sitting there like, this doesn't make any sense. Where's the coil at? So then I said, forget that. Let me go find out where's the ignition coil. I need to know where the ignition module's at. So I'm looking and it says ignition modules. There's a couple. And I'm like, okay, seriously? In the dash? Seriously? That's not where it's supposed to be. This makes no sense. It can't be in the dash. So now I don't see it in the, I look in the dash, pull out some things. No, it's not in here. So then I'm thinking, what the hell? This is, you forget because the car is so old. It actually has a distributor. So then I'm like, okay, fine. Let's take out the distributor cap. And sure enough, on top of the distributor cap, they have a built-in, the ignition coil is on top of the distributor cap, covered up. Not only that, the ignition module is also below the rotor. And then when we take it apart, the rotor, the distributor cap is all corroded, all messed up, broken through. And I was like, here's the problem. Ordered up, zoom, we're all good. But yet the new school mechanics, they're not used to the old school stuff. So they didn't even figure it out. It was crazy. So luckily we got it all figured out. So just letting you know, just because somebody tells you it can't be done and somebody else says it can't be done, sometimes it may be that the method that they're using, it turns out where it can't be done. So you have to go down your own path. That's why you don't listen to somebody saying, you can't do it. It can't be done. It's never happened before. Don't listen. Just do what you need to do if you feel like you want to get into your own business and start that passive income opportunity. Like the Seamless Genius is in her business. Like the Professor Auntie Val starting her beachfront Java business. The experiment continues. Here we go. Miracle Bro, Vanessa Comegate, I'd love to hear any strategies coming out of your genius brain. Oh, my. Boss, we need a Shark Tank for your members. Have good businesses. Yes, this is true. This is very true. Miracle Bro, I think, has a business going on. Plus, don't you have I think you were doing Airbnb as well. Thank you, sis. Got your order. There we go. Already done ordered up some of the beachfront Java. Well, I will be placing an order too, but since I know nothing about coffee, I'm going to get the coffee genius that's in the house here, and they're going to order it up, and then they will be drinking it. So later on tonight or tomorrow morning, I will be placing my order as well, just so you guys know. Got to show some love and support, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I got to taste that goods to get inspired, sis. That's right. Exactly. Yes, ma'am. Exactly. Showing the love in the house, ladies and gentlemen. In case you did not get that link and you just showed up, the link I'm going to put in the chat room is so you can get 15% off for the SSN fam. Make sure you use the link in the chat room. Get your 15% off. It's free shipping in the United States for a limited time only is the promotions. All right. You have 1 month to get your 15% off. After that, fini. It's over. All right. So order now. And you only have a limit that you can order at that discounted price. So make sure you show some love. All right. Now, I showed you that video at Larimar, showed you the video at Miracle Cash and More, which is okay, do your own due diligence. Showed you the Miracle Cash and More billions. That could be passive income. We talked about derivatives based on you have a business that you can charge people and then make them sign an agreement that they're going to pay you monthly, pay half and then the remaining half monthly, but that half better be your profit included, at least a little bit of profit. Then everything left over is gravy, and you can turn your business into passive income if you want to personally, or you can offer things like what you saw at Beachfront Java, where PayPal or another company will allow 4 payments, like an afterpay, or I'm trying to think, that said shop pay, but you can use those type of items when you do online businesses. You get full payment. The other people have to wait on their money, right? They're taking the risk, but they also charge a little fee. So that's worth the risk for them. So again, that's opportunities for you. All right. Let's see what else we got. I'm not going to make this one go too long. Your blends sound really good. I can't wait to taste the beachiness. Exactly. Peruvian, Honduran, and I don't know of the other places that she has it coming from, but those are the two of the places she mentioned where the beachfront coffee comes from. So the passive income ideas, making money while you sleep. Easy enough to do real estate, but you got to take risk, right? Easy enough to start your business and turn that into passive income somehow, but that's a risk as well. Then we talked about dividend investing, which eliminates some of that risk. Not that much risk because you're dealing with dividend investments from a real company that has existed already, but that doesn't mean they will continue to do business properly. But at least you minimize your risk. And yes, I'd like 10, 12, 15%, 19% return on my money. We have to get that, right? So those are the ways you can get passive income, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to spend too much longer on tonight's call because I have a lot of things that I'm doing. We have some things going on in Napa, which is the Bottle Rock Festival right now. And the prices are off the chart. People keeps calling me up. I generally just charge people $600 per night. That's it. But in the city, if you look on Airbnb, it's 1,100, 1,800. I mean, it's off the charts. It's crazy. Something that might happen in Dominican Republic, right? What happens in Miami when there's festivals and things like that. It's crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if there's any subject matters you want to talk about tonight, but please join us on Friday night at 9:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when it'll be open to everybody can be in the chat room. All right. So I'm going to play a little SSN Lifestyle video before we go. So we got up to 7 people, which is very, very interesting. So I'm going to play this video.
Come on, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we do it. If you want passive income, you can be anywhere on the planet as long as you have Wi-Fi, right? That's what you have to do. Now, let's see if we're going to end this on a good note. If we have any other passive income ideas that somebody wants to share tonight. I gave a derivative example earlier tonight. We talked about stocks, that's standard. We talked about real estate, that's standard. Those are ways you can do it. You start a business, yes, your business start rolling. You can get passive income from your business because we have internet. Now, there's something that people generally don't think about, which is not really passive income, but a lot of people go shopping every weekend. And we've talked about arbitrage before, which is not really passive. But if you're going to go shopping, why don't you go to the clearance section and go look at online, eBay, Amazon, and see how much these items sell for? And then you can actually pick up some extra items and put them on eBay and Amazon and Craigslist for that matter. And if it's a big difference, then you can sell those products. You can buy, sell. Simple. You don't have to really do anything except create the ad or create the listing. And then you're done. Go off on your business. And then somebody orders it. Then you ship it to them. So there's ways you can do it. That's not really passive, but it's still business. All right. So I'm not going to talk about too many other items tonight with regard to passive income. I've got a little bit of work to do, and hopefully I'll see you on Friday night. Next week, I'm hoping to have Juan Andres Romero, the CEO of Claire HP, who's building Larimar City and Resort, in the house. We're crossing the fingers. You guys don't want to miss that one. I'll be dropping some more videos about new projects in the Dominican Republic, specifically in the Punta Cana region. So stay tuned for that, because we're almost getting there, ladies and gentlemen, where you can almost, it's almost out of reach. But there's some few surprises. There's some places that are 100,000 for 2 bedrooms, but you're not going to have any amenities. You're only going to have a pool, and you're only going to have, like I said, children's playground area. So just keep that in mind. All right. No credit check, no qualifying real estate investing. No credit check, no qualifying passive income ideas. That's what we want. We don't want people to have to jump over hoops to get into whatever they need to do. It's a lot easier if you can either use some money or you can use your sweat equity to create the passive income. That makes it a lot easier. If somebody says, oh, you need $200,000, that's a barrier to entry. All right. We don't want that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So again, smash the like button. And if anybody's watching this and you've liked what we've talked about tonight, please come back on Friday night. We'll be on another subject matter. And please subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. Also, go down to the bottom. If you're not receiving the notifications, even if you are receiving them, but you never know when you will continually receive them, go down below at the very bottom and sign up for the newsletter. That would be greatly appreciated. Okay. Now, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. If there's anything you want to talk about, I ended this one early tonight, but it's okay. We can't always do 2 hours and a half or 3 hours. Tonight's just going to be about an hour and a half. And again, I want to thank you all for being here. Everybody with the icon, I humbly and I appreciate your membership, because that's financial. I greatly appreciate it. I love everybody. I appreciate all of your support. If you ever need anything, you always know you can hit me up at support@stopstrugglingnow.com, support@stopstrugglingnow.com. And then on any live streams, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the chat room's open. Nobody's blocked. You can talk about anything you want, ask any questions, do it. We do it here live. So you know we actually do what we do. We don't need a script. All right. So we can discuss anything here straight off the top. And we have plenty of entrepreneurs, business people, professionals in the house that know a lot of information that can help out a lot of people. So don't be shy. Exactly. Let's go Heat. They needed to end that yesterday. I did not like their performance. That was not good. And now it goes back to Boston. You know what happens with the ghost of the Boston Celtics past. Not a good thing. So we need them to play like they did in the first 2-3 games, to come back and do that tomorrow and end this. I don't want to see a game 6 at Miami. I don't want to see it. I don't. All right. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for being here. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And that's why we keep coming with it, ladies and gentlemen. We want you to win. A rising tide lifts all boats, regardless of who's trying to stop you, regardless if governments are making laws and changing the rules and doing whatever they can to make sure that you got to pay them extra taxes without making extra money. We're going to make sure you're going to be able to make the extra money, so then you can stay and live anywhere you want. And once you can change and adapt and live wherever you want, move to wherever you want, that gives you flexibility. So nobody can stop you even further. So think about it. Put yourself in position, ladies and gentlemen. Stay here with us. See you on Friday night. And I'm dropping 2 more videos tomorrow. So check that out on real estate investing in the Dominican Republic. No credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry. Does that sound good? 10% down, 30% during construction, 40% during construction. Places won't be built for 2 or 3 years. Not bad. You got plenty of time to put your skin in the game. So hopefully you'll get those videos, and I'll see you on Friday night. Make sure you're out here keeping your head up. Keep moving, and I'm out.